earning, right? One of the things that should motivate you is, I like money. Forget that I'm skinny like this. I like money. I like good things, right? My co-host, when we started, she asked a question, right? And I think I need to ask the question quickly. I have just 3 minutes to leave here. Why do you think you need money? This question looks as if it's not relevant. It's very relevant. Right? The day I wrote down the reasons why I needed money, when I was broke, I can remember the date. I went to write it on my cupboard. I say, this money, we must get it legally. We will work as young people. So quickly, why do you think you need money? I have just 4 minutes to leave here. I need response, please.
One of the reasons we need finance or money is for us to solve problems.
Why do you?
Okay, to solve problems.
What kind of problems?
So as it's often said that human needs is insatiable, so like you said, problems doesn't come to an end. So with the ones around us, we use it. And also another reason why we need finance or money is to also create value.
What value do you want to create? I'm personalizing it to you.
About me?
Yes.
All right. One of the reasons I need money currently is in situations like this. I have seen, what's it called? People have often talked to about my product in relation to real estate before joining GTEX. In the ability of reaching out to them the more. Because there are few. Sometimes they say they will get back to me and the rest of that. So one of the reasons I think I need money is to push my business in relation to doing online ads or going to the places I know I can get people.
Your business in terms of real estate?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so sometimes it's good we talk like this because you don't even know whether someone here can support your business. Are you following me? All right. Any other person quickly? Any other person? All right, let me just continue. So we talked about the commission structure, right? So there's a commission structure when you register with us, of course, as a fully registered consultant or associate, right? So we have the 10% who goes to the first, right, generation. We have how many percent? We have the 30% which goes to the second, and we have the 2% which goes to the third generation. All right, so for example, when I register first, right, without registering with another person's link, right, I sell a particular property. Are you following me? Like for example, one of our products we are selling now, which is Burial Asaba, right, in Delta State. It's sold for 5 million naira, but discount value on it now is 2.5 million, right? I sell the property for 2.5. 10% of 2.5 is how much? 250,000, just like that, right? I get the 250,000 because I didn't register under someone, right? I registered directly. I get a what? How many percent? I get how many percent? 10%. But if another person who registered through me, probably this beautiful lady, she registered under me, right? I sent out my link and she used my link to register. Are you following me? She does not get the 10%, right? She gets something below that, right? And, okay, so that is how it goes like that to the other generation. Are you following me? So it is always good that you have people registering under it, because once they sell, right, something comes to you, right? So that's called multi-level marketing, basically. So I quickly want to beseech us quickly. Let me just say this. These things are not difficult, right? There was a man who asked a question, but he said it wasn't bold or something. And Dr. Stephen said it from the onset. So sales is about confidence. Trust me, sales is about confidence. So ladies and gentlemen, I think at this junction J, right, and time T, I'm going to call it a day. So if you have any questions, you can please call me because time is fast spent. Dr. Stephen needs to come up very soon. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Please help me welcome Mr. Richard as he continues from here.
Daniel has done justice to that. From what he said now, is it possible for you in the next 30 days generate your Christmas money? Let me see, is it possible? Your Christmas money. I tell everybody, always have a sales target. Every quarter, every year, every month, every week, every day. When I wake up today, I say, today, I'm making 20 million. Whether you make it, whether you don't make it, but let your mind, what? Be prepared that today, an alert of will enter your account. So, if you have made up your mind to know how much you want to spend in December, in the next 30, today is what? 24. Remain how many days? 6 days. In the next 36 days or 37 days, you can actually make that amount that you want for December. So if you are ready for it, I would like you to know that whatever amount is left to you now is an open check. Get ready to cash out between now and December. Like he said, Asaba. If you do Asaba, 250,000. Sell just 4 plots. That's how much? 1 million. You buy clothes for everybody in your family. Don't send them 5,000, 10,000. Just buy wrapper. You see the prayer that will pray for you. They think you are now working in government office. So basically, to take us further, like I said, I have a mentor that in 2 weeks he did $2 million. I like saying this. So if you want to learn how to do that, let's put our hands together as welcome Dr. Stephen Akintayo. That's my MD.
How are you guys doing? Okay, I always say this, I don't like empty seats in front and some people are at the back. So come forward. The seats in front are for you because you are important, right? You are the VIP of this event. We literally paid Oriental Hotel, got this venue, went through a lot just because you matter. Right, so come, so there's a seat in front. Come, it's free. So come forward. You are very important to us, and you deserve to sit in front. Does that make sense? You deserve to what? Tell your neighbor, I'm a VIP. If someone says I'm a VIP. All right? So very, very important person. And that's very, very key. Where's my slide? Where is it on? Okay. So, how many of you were in the first class? Some of you partially. Okay. Now, I want to ask a question. How many of you currently, don't lie, God is watching you, currently have 5 plots of land in your name? 1. Okay? Don't worry. The rest of you will get there one day. Okay? So, I want you to know that your first journey to becoming a real estate investor is to have what we call a real estate, right, acquisition goal. Okay? A real estate acquisition goal. So we have one. By the year 2035, GTEX will have built 25,000 houses in 200 estates with golf courses, polo club, cattle ranch, theme parks, right, theaters, cinemas, and it's going to be costing us $20 billion to do it. Are you inspired? See why you need mentors. They stretch your dream. Eh? At least now you can start your own $20 million vision. I tell people, what mentors do is they give you audacity to succeed. Tell your neighbor, audacity to succeed. That's why if you don't have mentors, you may not go far. Mentors do what? They give you audacity to succeed. And why am I, by the way, I'm able to do this because compared to some of my own mentors, I'm just starting. Right? Compared to Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki, these guys are monsters in this real estate deal. Okay? Monsters. So make sure you have what? You have a real estate acquisition what? Goal. Where you say, in the next 5 years, I may not have the money. The question is, do I have $20 billion as of today? No! Okay? But if 2035 come and I have not been able to raise $20 billion, maybe I raised $5 billion. I couldn't do 200 estate. Maybe I did 50. You come and cane me, Abi, and say, yeah, yes, Koboko. You did not hit your target. Why? So, ladies and gentlemen, dare to dream. It's free. It's what? It's free. Free. It's called imagination. What's the meaning of imagination? Imagination. Imagination is what? Image is a nation of image of what you want to do, where you want to go. And guess what? It is free. Tell your neighbor it's free. They don't beat you. They don't beat you. 2019, I came to Banana Island. I took some pictures. I said, I'm looking for an office. Right? I thought it was a joke when I asked for a price of land. That time they said 350,000 per square meter. I said, are you kidding me? Square meter. How? Where? So I want to buy some house. They said, oh, some of the ones they showed me, 450 million. I said, can't I pay 100 million? He said, no. You can't find that here. Go elsewhere. Are we together now? And I announced, you know me. I said, I'm in Banana Island. I'm looking for an office. Well, we didn't do it 2019. 2020, COVID happened. Some of you now, on Friday and Saturday, I will be training you in my Banana Island office. Okay? Audacity to dream. So did anybody flog me that I announced it since 2019? That 2019 you said you are going to open office in Banana Island. We didn't see it. 2020, we didn't see it. Nobody. So don't be afraid to dream. So can anybody shout their investment goal dream now? Anybody? Your acquisition goal. Shout it now, somebody. No. No. Remember, 2035. 25,200 estate. I only just told you that when we did costing, it will cost. So it's not 20 billion I'm looking for. It's 25,000 house and 200 estates. Get it right. When you focus on the money, then it's big and you are scared and you never take action. Focus on the real deal. Does that make sense at all? In every of my goals and vision for life, money is the last thing I think of. And it's the last thing I analyze. Money is the last thing. Right? If you make money the first thing, you are scared out of your dreams. You're scared. Do you know, as this vision was crafted way back when we started our real estate, 2015 when we started, is when we diversified into real estate. That's 6 years, I only just know what it will cost us this year. All I knew is that 200 estates. Later when we wanted to go into housing, we divide, okay, we'll do 25,000 housing units. Cost, I don't know, but let's start. Let's move. Right? Today now,
we have been able to acquire, QS, all these technical people can dissect and put the figures together and say, okay, it will cost us, considering inflation, by that time, everything will have cost us this. So don't focus on the what? The money. So who can tell me again your real estate acquisition goal? 20 what?
2030, 10,000 houses, 50 estates.
2030. You won't even fast forward before my own. So my advice, okay, start with a personal goal. I will own, right, 50 plot of land, 10,000 units by the year 2035. Start there. Does it make sense at all? Because if you don't have a company yet, remember, as at 2015, my company was already 7 years running. Just that we just diversify into real estate that time. Right? We're 13 years now. Does it make sense? So it's not that you don't even have any staff, you don't even have, and then now I want to do 10,000. It doesn't mean it's not possible. It's possible. But why not start by chewing small? Right? By the time you now open the office, you have staff, you can ask, okay, let's start a corporate goal. But for now, you can start with a what? Personal goal. Right? By 2025, I will have so number of plot of land in my name, so number of house that I will have built. I'll be renting it out, collecting money from tenants. Do you see what I'm saying now? And then gradually you move on. Does it make sense? If you buy too big, it scares you and you never take any step. You don't even know where to start. Right? It's very important. Very important. Are we learning at all? Next, is my slide up? Why is it not? Eh? You can't put it up. Why? The projector has an issue. Wow. When did it develop fault? Eh? After the first session. So the second session, you didn't project anything. Have you called the management? You can't pay for hall. So what did they say? Go back and remind them. You can't pay for a venue now. It's not free. In Nigeria, you pay for service, you don't get it. Okay? Okay. So number one, have a what? A real estate acquisition goal. Does that make sense at all? Number two, and this is important, number two, get your real estate network. Get your real estate what? Network. Your network determines your net worth. Your location sometimes determines your allocation. So if you're not in the right location, with the right network of people, you are limited. So for example, every of your friends are tenants. How do you expect to be a landlord? No. It's not possible. Many years ago, I started my family in Songwater. Right? It got to a time, got to change our level. I started traveling out, doing one or two things. Sometimes my wife will be coming, is Okada man. I said, Okada don't come from US. That's when I knew that. While I did. And some of you like those things. So everybody hail us in our area. Nonsense. It's the beginning of Oriburukus. Right? So I told my wife, we're living here. So we moved to a new area. The first night in that house, I checked the house on my right. Right? The bike, the power bike of the man is more expensive than my only car. I checked the other house, the truck of the man, You buy 5 of my own car. So I said, yes, we're in the right place. We start the journey afresh now. Today now, even that place is now Banana Island, baby. Are we together now? But because you intentionally surround yourself with what? The right network. So some of us, we surround ourselves. Make sure the network you are not the richest. Does it make sense at all? Be in the network that sometimes you want to talk. Let me give you one of the powerful stuff. On my first billionaire friend, when I moved to this new place from Songwater, so I invited him. So he came. It was January of that year. My wife prepared chicken and all that we're eating. So I wanted to start my own conversation by saying, January is always tough. I don't know if you used to say that. So I have even said the first word, January, and the man said, good news. I said, hey, good news, what happened? He said, we just got 2 big projects this year. He said, the first one is 3.5 billion. Second one is 4.5 billion. Everybody say 4.5 billion. One of my favorite comedian is billionaire Prince White. Let me punch in 2.7 billion. And some of you need to get used to calling billion. Where can you call? Somebody, that guy you couldn't call, you are afraid. They won't flog you now. Where the brother on is it pink after the red lady? Where shout 7 billion. Don't be scared of calling money. That's even where you start from. Some of you are just scared. Say, EFCC. As long as you got the money legitimately, you can travel all over the world like I do. And nobody will disturb you. Are we together now? In fact, you do shakara and say, am I not spending my money here? I think I was in Dubai one day. I just got to Dubai from London. And I didn't put on my face mask. And in London, they've agreed you don't need face mask in public space. So it was St. Regis Hotel in Dubai. So it's linked to a mall. So you just come out, you link to a mall. So I just came out, entered the mall. And this guy just stopped me and said, you're wrong. You are not putting on your mask. Go back. I said, what's going on? So he brought out his badge. I'm a CID. Here, use your mask. I said, but I don't know. He said, you are lying. I said, So I just, thank God the hotel is not too far. I went back, got the face masks with them. Because while I was trying to explain to the guy again, he turned his back to the mall security guys. So I went inside to the hotel, got a mask. On my way, thank God, it was now still coming back my way. I had to approach her. I said, you are wrong the way you addressed me. I'm a visitor here. You cannot assume, right, that I know and I'm lying. I've come to spend my money in your country. The guy was dumbfounded. He had to be literally stammering. He has never seen a black guy that bold. Not even Nigerian. Some of them, they hear police. But why will I be? I spend my money legit. I have 5 registered companies in Dubai. I'm building my first 12-story building in Dubai starting December. Yeah. It's costing over 5 billion naira. So, I will, trust me. You see, money stop nonsense. Tell your neighbor. Money stop rubbish. Money stop rubbish. May God give you the type of money that will silence rubbish. Some people are still saying useless talk around you because you are poor. There's certain money that will silence. Literally, the guy was stammering because he was just shocked. But I meant it. You can't talk to me like that. Okay? And they spend my money here. Right? Yes, many people like me, who talk like me, with my skin, are security men and cleaners. I am not denying that. But this one you are seeing, right, is one of the reasons your country is doing well. Right? I spend my money here, so they can't talk to me anyhow. I understand that, yes, I should put on a mask, but I didn't know. So you could have politely, and I could say that because I know their police are trained to be polite. I was in Dubai police station, I was shocked. The bank is not as organized as that. There's even, what's it called? Vending machine inside police station. Yes. Can buy Coke. Yes. Everything automated. May God change this country. So number 2, do what? Get the right real estate network. So all your friends are tenants. You are wondering why you are not a landlord. Go and start being friends with landlords. Stop hating landlords. Some people can never be landlords because they hate them. All your friends are poor, and you say witches in your village are behind your poverty. Okay? No. You hate rich people. When you see them, see them. Arrogant people. And yet you want richness. You want to be wealthy. You do not attract what you despise. You do not. You do not. You do not. So this, my friend said, 3.5 billion, 4.5 billion. That was the last time I had a bad January. I kid you not. It was the last time I had a what? And it was, I said, guess good news again is that they've all already mobilized. So the first one, 400, he said, alert that, he said, this one is not alert, it's alarm that can blow your phone. When it enter, your phone will just give up. So the first has transferred 400 million. The second transfer 700 million. January, that everywhere is dry, agros. And that's the last January that was dry for me. Because, no, it's not prayer, I've stopped. Because it resets my brain. How can somebody be getting over $1 billion in January and me, I'm shouting? You see why you must be around wealthy people. They change your mindset. Change your mindset. So start getting what? Your call it my real estate investment circle. Guys, that when we meet, we are discussing how many acres we bought, how many. Someone was sharing this with me about him meeting some top pastors in Nigeria. True story. And he's a Christian. And you know, he had thought, because it was before administration, he was like a PA to one of them. And guess what he had thought? He thought they would be skabashe, lepo kataya. On this service, demons are dead, witches are killed. He said, guess what they were discussing? Real estate. He said, I just bought one kidney coin. Do you know this area? He said, And the pastor will enter sermon again. Glory God! Anointing for wealth is in my hand. But it's not that he doesn't have anointing for wealth, but he also adds practical steps. Yes. The man is buying properties. He's investing. So he can't be poor. He can't. He cannot. And these are things they don't tell you. Some of them don't tell you on pulpit. But I'm telling you, some of the biggest real estate investors in this country are pastors. And you shouldn't be surprised, by the way, for information, Catholic is the largest, church, real estate company in Nigeria. In case you don't know. Yes, Catholic. Why do you think they don't bother about your tithe and offering? You don't have a clue. That's why they don't bother. Massive real estate asset. Massive. Catholic. Number 2 is Winners. Number 2, Winners Chapel. Real estate. So surround yourself. Are we together now? With who? Your real estate network. I don't know if you saw the video I posted of Dan Tata. I don't know if you saw it. Saw some people saying some rubbish. Oh, Tinubu is bowing down to him because of election. You just don't have a clue who Dan Tata is. You just don't have a clue. And these are things you need to research. It's a research. Election, yes. But trust me, that greeting was not because of election. Dan Tata is a force. What are you talking to me about? Who determines Tinubu's becoming the president of Nigeria? Is it Dan Tata or Buhari? But you see, when you see raw power, these are people. Somebody gave Dangote 500 million in the 80s. You don't know what that is. You don't know what that is. These are institutions. They are not individuals again. The Dan Tata, yes. Yeah. The Dan Tata family represents northern wealth. It's an institution. So these are not. It's not a fake greeting. You know, politicians. That's why you are a governor today. Everybody is doing it. When you leave, they don't send you. You know that. This guy is not a governor. It's not even the governor refused to shake him. You didn't see he stretched out to governor. Right? Nobody shook him, and he was stretching. That's raw. That's the kind of things you want, not just empty political power for 4 years or 8 years. Well, who you are, command respect. And you can see that it's not fake. He's not begging them for the respect. Now them, they give him, say, you are a principality and power. You are doing the boski. It's the 4th level of power. Are we together now? Surround yourself with what? With such circle. They influence you. You begin to gradually change how you see wealth. And let me tell you this, I've said this many times. If you really care about poor people, become rich so that you can help them. You see, all this, I'm not greedy, I don't want to be rich. You know, how much is this world? We will soon die. Is the definition of selfishness. You are selfish. Anybody that says that, tell them I said so. You are selfish. Because 2 poor people cannot help themselves. 2 poor people cannot help themselves. So you are shouting, I'm not greedy. You are greedy. Because you said, all for me, it wants me and my family, we can eat, we are okay. You can see, it's in your word. But when God bless you with money, you can change lives. You can add value. 2018 till date, we have sponsored over 5,000 kids to school. Right? Some of them are on regular school. You can clap if you want to now. There's nothing wrong. Some of you is like, you tap your hand. You said they are not clapping. You clap your own. One of them that I'm really excited, I went to one of our estates and I saw the guy, I think, the guy is barely a teenager, maybe 13. And he came with his uncle to be doing carpentry work. I said, no, this guy should be in school. He said, no, his daddy is dead. The mother said, I said, no. So if it's money, from today, I'm the one sending this guy to school. Following day, took him to a private school, paid uniform, every time now, I pay the guy's school fees. Every time. And I don't know him. From anywhere. That's what money can do. That's what money can do. That's what money can do. 2 months ago or so, for 4 weeks, my wife and our foundation, Agege, Ajegunle, all the suburb of Lagos, 1,000 families, we're feeding them. And we don't need to even put it on social media. That's what, if you have money, you can do. So who else wants to be poor? Okay, are you ready for real estate wealth? Yes. Let's do that. Number 3, which is very important. Okay? Master the art of selling. There are a couple of books I recommend. The Greatest Salesman That Ever Lived by Ogmandino. How many of you have read that book? Oh boy, I think I've gone through that book more than 10 times. One of my favorite book. The greatest salesman that ever lived, Ogmandino. Ogmandino. Eh? I think it's great. Either the greatest salesman in the world or greatest salesman that ever lived. Either of the two. But the author is Ogmandino. Greatest salesman in the world, yes. Right? Powerful book. That book changed my life. I won't be here without that book. Right? Because the reason why you don't like selling is because you don't know what selling is about. Right? You think selling is about, come and buy, we sell land. And then the person look at you and say, look, I'm not interested. Stop disturbing me. That's what you think. Right? Real selling is adding value. Right? That's why the best salespeople are very confident people. Because they know they're the one doing you a favor. Right? I sell land with confidence. You know why? Because it's your future. It's your future. No, it's true. You don't buy the land now. Tomorrow you say the witches in your village were doing you. And I know you will waste that money if you don't buy it now. I know. It's happened to many people. I was sharing with some of our staff. Right? I said, this is December. I know when you joined GTEX. This year alone, you've made millions. Where is that money? Where? I told you in January, let's start making sure you people start buying land. I shared with some of them this morning. You would think that money is, hey, they're saying you should buy land, hey, leave me alone. You would think you use that money for, cousin will call you, auntie will call you, mommy will call you, and so person is sick. Will you let them to die? Look at the cross of Calvary. Were you the one that was nailed there? You died for the sin of the world. You are now El Shaddai. Wake up. And you know, we do all this emotional blackmail in Africa. We have mastered it, and it's the new level of witchcraft. New level of witchcraft. You know, if you don't come now, my son will die. It's all nonsense. I tell people, don't come to my DM to beg for money. When I am ready to do charity, I go to where they are. I just told you now, how many weeks? Over 4 weeks. They were going to Ajegule, going there. Sometimes I go to schools, and we say, who are those who have not paid school fees and will pay? Not the one you will come and be doing social media. You have money for data. You are sliding into people's DM. Right? You have money for smartphone. And some of us succumb to all this emotional, and instead of buying land, you two are saying, you know, I need to. Right? One of my PA, when she joined me, she started asking me a very stupid question. Sir, what do I say to friends who are begging me for 5K? Dash them, carry your entire salary, put in their hand. Abi, are you their parent? Some of us, our parents are even the ones doing this thing to us. The Bible says what? A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Not that the children leave inheritance for their father. Well, show me anywhere in the Bible. Where even it said children honor your parents. Honor. It didn't say pay tax. Honor. Abi, honor is honor. So this honor means you must send money. And for information, every month I send money to my dad. I've built him a house. So I'm not in any way asking you to be greedy. But do it at your level. Two poor people can't help themselves. First get to the top. Be financially stable. Then start helping as many. Not that you yourself, you're on one leg. And you say, you know, boy, I just like people. Right? Both of you will now be on the ground. Oh yeah, who will help you? And that's why many of us are bitter in this part of the world. Because you feel you've helped people, they didn't help you back. Right? But you were supposed to invest in building yourself first. Be on 2 feet. And you can help. If that Tata family didn't build their wealth well, would they be able to borrow Dangote 500 million? No. So be strong, build your wealth, focus on where you are going. And one of the people you need to listen to, he did an interview with Bishop T. Jakes, what's his name? This American, Tyler Perry. Right? he was saying he had the same problem. So at some point he started growing up, he started feeling guilty. And many of us, this is the reason why many of us are not successful. As you start growing up, you start feeling guilty that it's as if you are doing well, right? Others are not. And they will make you feel so. Some will even come to your DM on social media. Say you are in Rolls Royce now. You don't remember your family. You like to show off. You don't know how many people have died now. You've not commented. It's okay. It's okay. Get to the top first. When you get to the top, help as many people as you can. Why is it that Jeff Bezos never gave out 100 million until he became the richest man? Or you didn't hear it last year? Gave 2 people $100 million, 100 million each. Why didn't you hear of that 10 years ago? Why didn't Bill Gates start Bill Gates Foundation in the 80s? Bill Gates and Melinda Gates. Why didn't he start? Tony Lumelu, why didn't he start Tony Lumelu Foundation? Because you have to get to the top. Have you even heard Mark Zuckerberg Foundation yet? You wait. Let him become the richest man in the world. You hear? It's a principle. Get to the top. Are we together now? Then throw everything back. Because at that point, the institution you have built cannot come down anymore. Are we together now? And you'll be able to really, really help more people without coming down. Did you learn something today? Okay? So, but back to what we were saying, master the art of what? Selling. Be a good salesman. Yesterday I was in our new office, and for you to understand selling, because some of you think selling is one difficult thing. There's nothing difficult about selling. It's just storytelling. Tell your neighbor, selling is storytelling. So I'm going to show you now. This is 24 hours since I made that post, right? About my new office. On Facebook, you have 850 comments. Not likes. Comments. On LinkedIn, on that post, telling you the power of what? Selling. Because some of you think selling, and I'll break it down once I'm done showing you. On LinkedIn, 481 what? Comments. Right? When you look at those who saw it on LinkedIn, let me see. 91,054, 553. Right? On Instagram, it's probably over 300 comments. Just about new office, okay, 223 comments. Right? I've not checked Twitter. I'm not big on Twitter. Are you learning about something now? Now, all this exposure, do you think if we launch something in Banana Island, they won't buy? You see how you start the story? Tomorrow now, my next story is ready, even before doing it. We have 3 properties we are trying to buy in Banana Island. And I'm going to inspect them tomorrow. And I'll write the story, and you see the comment. You gradually tell a story to the point of asking them for money. In fact, if you tell the story well, you follow me on social media, and you see what will happen tomorrow. When I post about the property we're about to buy in Banana Island, you see people saying, when can I pay? How can I be part? You go and check. You will see it tomorrow. Just follow. Marketing is the easiest thing to do. Marketing is not selling. Marketing is just communicating value. Tell your neighbor, marketing is communicating value. Just communicate value. Right? And when you master the art of proper marketing, let me tell you how you know you're a good marketer. How many of you have tried to market something and people are saying, how much, how much, how much? Anybody? You've done a good job. Right? Because they are the one pressuring you. Because you've so much communicated value, people are saying, yes, oh, it don't do. I just need it. I don't need, exactly, no more sauce. Too much sauce. I just want to get it. So master the art of marketing. It's not difficult. It's not tough. It's not disturbing people. It's not please come and buy. Once you add the word please, you are not marketing again. You have joined the beggars club. How can I beg you for trying to help you? How can I beg you for showing you value? A good marketer, how you know you're a good marketer? You will so much explain the value of your product that the potential customer will be foolish not to buy, except he doesn't have money. He will buy. He knows. He knows. Right? And how do you master the art of selling? Who can guess? Some of you, there are many ways, but how many of you can share a few ways to master the art of selling? Copywriting, God bless you. Master the art of copywriting, the art of writing. Right? Great. Yeah, it's the same. Writing content and communicating. Elevator speech, right? Where you meet somebody. Can we practice it? So, market this pen to me. Since you mentioned elevator speech. Let's do it. So we're just meeting and use elevator speech to let me know who you are and what you want to say.
Okay. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, my name is Ayola. May I know you, please? What's your name, please?
I'm Stephen Akintayo, Africa's most influential investment coach. Fine boy, no pimples.
Okay. My mind. I want to tell you. Okay.
I intentionally did that because many of these people, they look larger than life, right? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So it just, you are like, oh Lord.
Yes, things.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
So try
again.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Ayola. Okay. May I know your name, please?
I don't do that one.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Have you seen this pen before? Have you seen this pen before? This marker before?
Yeah, I've seen it's a normal marker. Normal.
Okay, I want to tell you, this is not Nigerian made. And I tell you that if you use this to train people in your course.
This is Nigerian made. Right?
Is
It may
UK
not be Nigerian made, maybe China made. But I don't even use this type. It's just to all these cheap markers.
Okay, if I tell you that, if you use this pen to train people in your company, okay?
I say I don't use this.
So Danlock taught me. Oh, I forgot. Oh my God! I did well the last time.
Clap for her, everybody. Come on. You have tried. So I think the mistake you are making, and many of us make this, you can never sell anybody in an elevator speech. That's why they call it elevator speech. In other words, between the time the elevator gets to where the person is going, you must be done with what you are saying, right? So for me is like, for example, I give the real estate version to say, hello, my name is Stephen Akintayo. Of course, the person introduced themselves. Well, what I do is to help people quadruple their money through real estate investment. Will you like to make more money through real estate, sir? What's the answer? Yes. That's all you want to get. Once you say yes, sir, I would love to fix a meeting to tell you more. Here's my card. Can I have your card? End of story. Okay? Nothing. Just make sure you're asking a question that he must say yes. Because that yes gives you opportunity to now say the other part, which is more of, here's my card, I need your card, can we fix a meeting? Because now you agree. No, I mean, maybe you agree, say yes, you are interested. So find a way to just, spin the value of what you're selling rather than getting yourself into the pressure of I must sell now. No, I just must be exciting enough to open except if there is now more room. Even if there's more room, when you say that, the person can say, tell me more. Do you see now? And then open doors for further conversation. Have you learned something at all? Yeah. So yes, how do you master art of selling? Be good in elevator speech. Which other way? Storytelling, which is almost same thing as copywriting. Be comfortable with a no. God bless you. Be comfortable with a no. Right? Master the art of understanding that. Look, many of you don't like calling. I can tell you this. If you call 100 people every day, in 30 days you will make at least 10 sales. 100 people every day, in 30 days you will sell 10. Because 100 times 30 gives you how many? 3,000. Same principle. Which is in your village, they don't like you. At least 30 to 50 will come and see the site. And even if they are not in Nigeria, they will ask you for video. They will ask you for whatever. And at least 10 will pay. But you know why you are not calling 100 people every day? You know why? You hate the no. If someone uses 419, you hate that no. You hate that 419. You hate that, where did you get my number? Hey, you people, you've come again. You hate that. But you must master it. You must master no. And the best way to master no is to start saying it too. You see, all this, I must say yes. I don't like saying no to people. It's called low self-esteem. Tell your neighbor it's low self-esteem. When your esteem is intact, you know that no is okay. And once you give it, you are ready to what? To receive it. Does it make sense at all? You master it. Right? So he said no, and guess what? What does no means? Next opportunity. Tell your neighbor, no means next opportunity. So that they say no today, no problem. Next time, they will buy. Let's move on. Let's keep at it. But I will keep calling. I will keep calling. Does it make sense at all? I'm going to be training some of you on Friday and Saturday. You must be there. You must be there. Right? It's not free, but you should attend. Right? It includes feeding, certificates. If I will be giving you 300 leads, each of you, right, that you will call. Right? So you must close this deal. And I want you to join me in Dubai. Right? How many of you have been to Dubai before? Right? Few of you. You see? So we need to go. None of you would like to join me in Dubai. Right? You even come to our hub. We have the largest African hub, business hub in Dubai. You know, come, we would go to desert safari, we'll do cruise, chop life legitimately. So, how many of you would pay the price to be there? Right? It's not difficult. It's not difficult. Right? So, one of the other ways to master the art of selling, and I'll wrap up and see if I can check my slide, is what I call information marketing. Info what? Is one of the best ways to sell. Right? Tell people, offer them information for free. Right? So most of my article, if you notice, I start telling you stories, educate you. The last paragraph, I tell you to come and buy something. Right? Same thing I do with my Facebook Live. I teach you so much, right? And at the end of the day, I say, you know what? I sell real estate. Come and buy. These are one of the easiest ways to make marketing easy. But many of us go straight to come and buy. Help me. Save your sister. I won't have a job again. Right? So information marketing. Right? 10 reasons you should buy land in Lagos. By the way, we are going to be breaking down that Washington Post article about Lagos. Guys, nothing can help you sell Lagos land better than that article. First of all, it's a research done by Washington Post for almost 5 years. And they've agreed that the biggest city in the world will be Lagos by the year 2100. to have between 80 to 100 million people in it. What do you think that will do to real estate? Even if you own 600 square meter, you don't blow, you don't hammer. I tell people, I say, my children will carry my picture and kiss it. Grandpa Tori Ekpe. Say, I mean, you see some family people go out with pride and say, I'm the son of Kiniko Kiniko. It's what their father has done. Make the moves. Make the what? Lagos, literally. Money is literally on the floor of Lagos. It just comes in the form of problem. Tap your neighbor. Say, neighbor. You can literally pick money on the floor of Lagos. Just that it comes as a problem. Opportunity always come in form of what? They disguise as problem. That's why people don't see them. Say, they won't kill me. I was telling the latest staff who just qualified for Dubai yesterday. After she qualified, she was so excited and, she won't let us hear word. She said she's shutting down Dubai. Dubai shut down. Dubai locked down. And I said to her on the side, I said, you see, all the hardness that you think I've been on you, no be you they pay now. I feel go your Dubai for you. She said, yeah, that's true, sir. Yeah? And that's how to be a leader. Some of you think leadership is to make people happy. It's at the end that we speak. Great leaders are hated because people don't know where they are going. Right? People will complain. It's when they now get, that's why most great leaders are celebrated when they are dead. Many people didn't know that Nelson Mandela started like a rebel. Sunday Igboho, Nnamdi Kanu. Right? It's like a rebel. But today, great Madiba. Because a leader is always controversial. He knows where he's taking you. He has a dream. He has a vision. At the beginning, people are and human beings will like status quo. And the job of a leader is to move you from where you are to where you need to be. That journey of moving you is work. It's not easy. Are we together now? That's why you must get a mentor that you trust. Because the road will always look as if, am I sure I'm safe? Right? I'm not even sure this person is not taking advantage. That's why you must get a leader that you trust. And once you get that leader, please stay in. Trust. Stay. Even if you don't understand. Just stay there. As long as you did your research and you are sure you wanted to follow this person. Right? Because it's never easy. It's never easy. A lot of time people always reach out to me. I want to work with Dr. Stephen. I just laugh. You can't work with me. You can't work with me. It's not easy working with me. Success is not easy. If it were easy, everybody will be successful. Everybody will be. Everybody will be. What you call hard work is child's play in my eye. I'm a very detailed person. I'm a very hardworking person. I'll outwork anybody any day. Any day, anytime. Right? I'll close late and you'll see me first thing in the morning. Yes. See me first thing in the morning. I'll tell you, let's meet on site, 7:30. I'm there 7 a.m. You are saying Lagos traffic held me back. Even yesterday, I did inspection in Bejileki. One of our guys who was supposed to meet me was not saying I was traffic. Which traffic? I took the same road you took. Same road. Say it's traffic. Okay? But guess what? I woke up 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Just so that I could meet up. Discipline. Some of us are... as I came for this training, the first session, a young man strolled here. You see why they call our generation lazy? As they were training, he was on his phone checking menu. Checking. After a while, he looked up, he walked out. Now say they said we are lazy. It's true. Right? No sense of mission. No sense of, let me even drop this phone and hear this thing. It's just at least 2 hours. Let me take the risk. Ladies and gentlemen, master the what? The art of information marketing. What's the requirement to be an information marketer? You have to be deep. You have to know. You have to go and study all the research about land, all the research about property, all the future reports about the future of Lagos and real estate. Study it. Crack the code. When you are with a customer and the customer is telling you, you will break it down. Do you know one of my biggest strengths about selling property? I know the price of house in US. I know the price of house in UK. I know the price of house in Dubai. I know your deposit that you need to pay. So when I'm telling you to come and buy Nigeria, you're telling me, yes, sir, I'm based in the UK. You see, here in the UK, you only drop, right, just 15% deposit, right? There's a mortgage. Your Nigeria is messed up. I say, man, that mortgage of £500,000, how much is it? The entire property I'm asking you to buy is not up to what? The 15% of £500,000. So what are you talking about, man? But you see, if you don't know, they will start, and they are older than you, and they will speak phone. You Nigerians, Lagos don't know why, be Lagos. That very traffic. I think they are not Nigerians just because they gave their own passport. They will soon chase all of us back. Just watch out. Very soon. They will soon say, go back. You saw what Trump almost did for many people. Some people's hearts were like this. So you have to understand what you are selling so that you can break it down. Does it make sense at all? When you master information marketing, guess what will happen at the end of every sale? Guess what the customer will say? Thank you. God bless you. You've changed my life. That's what they will say. And that's what my customers always say, including one that just paid 20 million. Cash. Thank you, Dr. Stephen. Oh, you've changed my life. You are the best thing that happened to me this year. Did you get value today? Yes. How many of you are ready? You are fired up to take action. And will you take action? Not the one you will. Take action. Take action. Tell your neighbor, take action. Take action. Hey, do something. It's never easy, but do it. I really want to see you on Friday and Saturday. I'll be hosting you in our new Banana Island office. I'll personally be training you for 2 days. And that training is intellectual plus prayer. I said it in the first session. The witches doing you, they must die. By fire. Those who say you won't sell, die by. You know me, I've killed my own. So I'm ready to kill your own for you. But can I shock you? Many times, the witches is our ignorance. And it's our ignorance. There's no... I have a friend of mine, when he first got to New York, I'll visit New York, and then he will say, don't take my picture, don't take my... He say, all my relatives, they think I'm in Ghana. One day we had a breakfast in my hotel. It was 3 of us, and then his picture showed, and then I posted it. He go, please delete it. Oh, no. They killed my mother, they killed my father, even my brother, they killed all of them think I'm in Ghana. I'm not kidding, I had to delete the picture over this matter. True story. The same man, this year, I was in same Manhattan. I was doing video. Suddenly I noticed he even appeared, so I even mentioned his name. He came and said, yeah, this is my friend, we're together in Osu. I used to get... So after this, if I mentioned in the show, I said, what's happening here? Okay, where are the witches? He said, no, I never said witches. I said, you said it, that, so you know, suddenly he had realized. Do you know, many of you, the day you leave Nigerian border, 95% of your prayer point has been answered. 95%. has been answered. 95%. That's why many pastors don't do well outside Nigeria. Do you notice? And the ones who even start church, it's still Nigerians that they are still recycling and still teaching them that they see witches reaching them in New York. Right? Because, waiting, you go preach to them. Job, they know how to get it. They know how to get it. May God deliver us. So, do you have the course curriculum, what they will be learning? I think we can take the rest to the 2-day. Have you gotten value so far? Right? So, yes, the rest I could teach you in the workshop. Do you have where we had the write-up of the course curriculum? Right? If you have it, can you project it? So, it's going to be a 2-day real estate masterclass. It's Friday and Saturday. The fee, as you can see, is $250,000. But how many of you want me to give you discount? The discount has ended already, but how many of you want to come? And you want discount? Are you serious about this? Very, very. For your sake, I will give discount. Because you sound really serious. So I'm giving you 50% discount. Instead of $250,000, you pay $125,000. Yeah. And for some of you who don't have all the money, you can deposit $50,000 today and you balance the rest tomorrow. But please know we don't do refunds. So it's not like you deposit $50,000, tomorrow you say the in-law of your cousin of your nephew died, and that's the money you need for burial. We don't do refund. So if you're really not going to do this, don't bother pay. Right? Don't put yourself under pressure. Tell your neighbor, no pressure. Yeah, tap another neighbor, no pressure, no pressure. No pressure. But I can add another thing to this, is that 100% money back guaranteed. After the 2 days, you think it's not worth what you pay, I'll refund your money, no question asked. Right? You know. For me to even be hosting you Banana Island, you know it's not about your money. You know. So we're preparing food for you, T-shirts, we're giving you a certificate. So it's just the cost of, right, what we're giving you that you are paying for. So it's not about making money, but we sit down with you and we'll crack this code. And I guarantee you, except you didn't do what we teach you, right? That dryness ends. Okay? Are we together now? So you have to come. So you're going to be learning how to invest in land banking, how to sell land house using live streaming. We're going to be doing practical live streaming together so that you can master the art of doing streaming when you are doing inspection. One house, please. Right? How to do paid advert on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. How to attract successful relationships in your life that can be monetized. Every of your friends are poor, and you are wondering why you are poor. It's obvious now. Obvious. From my office now, I can see Dapo Abiodun's house. I can see Adenuga's house. I can see Alakija's house. We are now neighbors. Hallelujah. Come on. It's a matter of time. We start dining together. No, this one, everybody in your lineage is poor. You must change it. You know the story my dad used to tell me in our family. I'm the first to travel out. Guess where he traveled to? They sponsor him, all expense paid, to Jerusalem. Pilgrimage, JP. So if you call my dad, you don't have JP, you're in trouble. JP. I shattered that record. May God give you testimony that will shatter. I can't even mention that I travel out. Now, it's a normal thing. It's like going to Ibadan. It's the same. Right? We now have businesses. We make money in pounds, in dollars. You shatter record. Not this one is in our family. You must change it. You must change it. But it takes action. It takes steps. Right? And it's never easy. This is not get rich quick. It's not get rich quick. 2012, I will never forget it. I took Molue to my office. I used to take Molue then. Yes. Hallelujah. No regard. No discrimination here. Do you know that one guy sent a mail? He said, you call yourself CEO. I just saw you inside Molue now, CEO. CEO of Molue. He had the time to even send a mail. Listen. If people don't mock you, God can't make you. Let them mock you. Let them mock you. I don't know who the guy is. I'm sure he's seeing me now. See me now. Maybe he's even in this room. I think it was you. Okay. So practical property visits on how to do inspection with clients, right? How to source for good deals and close them. How to build your personal brand into an influencer so that you can sell luxury, right? How to start your what? Your real estate development business, the billionaire habit, okay, as a real estate entrepreneur that you need. A powerful session. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So these and more we're going to be teaching. It's going to be amazing. That influencer part you need to learn. How do you become an influencer? I'm on TikTok now, amen. One of my videos has over 2 million views, right, in less than 1 week. Right? So build that influencers, you know, because everybody wants to buy from somebody they believe people are buying from. Right? So build a brand. So we're going to be teaching all that, and it's going to be a great time. I'm sure Izu will join me, right? Yeah. Friday and Saturday. Beautiful. This guy is one of the amazing brains you can see in Nigeria. Great guy. He's the one. Right? Amazing. Yes, you must give me my commission. No, but I'm not joking. Right? He's been my friend for almost 10 years. I have been paying him to be our consultant. So he's not trying to market him. For me to pay somebody, you know that the guy must know something. Not only that, the guy is good. Izu is quite good. Izu is really good. So he's going to be sharing. Izu is good in terms of system structure, how to put structure in your brokerage business. In future, when you want to start your real estate, how to do it well. There are some other deals that I'm going to be doing. I'm tempted to think of giving some of you 5 acres to go and market. Right, in your own name. Right, some of you can take that challenge. I really, really want this to work for you. I really do. Right, because I'm tired of brokers who are selling 5 million a month. If you cannot sell 1 billion a month for GTEX now, I'm not sure you enter the league. So I want to really groom some people. So at least in a month you can do 100 million in sales. Just doing it, don't have 2 heads. And it's that 100 million in sales that make you an investor. Because your commission immediately guarantees you have a plot of land, or 2, or 3. And gradually you build your own wealth too. And in no time, you start your estate, and I'll come and commission your estate for you. Yes. Yes. Okay? Yes. Because this is this Nigerian housing deficit is said to be 17 million. I'm building 25,000 in the next 15 years. Out of 17 million. Who will do the rest? It's you now. It's you. So we have to raise people. We have to mentor other people who will do more. I don't know that you understand. I'm not into that business of me alone. No, all of us must succeed together. All of us. When we got to Maldives, I remember there was another Nigerian couple who came for vacation. So, yes, honeymoon. So, I came to receive you guys. And so, there was an Indian man, he was gisting with us. So, who are they? So, he's the MD of a company. He sponsored 25 of his staff to Maldives. Do you know the Indian guy said, I want to meet him. He's a good man. So, I want to meet someone who does that. But what they don't know is that it gives me joy seeing the joy in these faces of my staff. Some of them never traveled out in their life before. Now they are going on a lot of expense paid trip, $350 per night. They stayed in. People wonder why our staff are good. We invest in them. Invest in it. When GTS land, that self-esteem, you go get her naturally. You just, because you know how much, why some of us struggle with self-esteem? They have not spent money on you. Right? I'm telling the truth. When good money starts sounding on, you know that I worth something now. Nobody invested this much in me because I'm important. So you must join us for the next trip. Dubai, we are going. Right? Messi, do you want to tell them how you want to shut down Dubai? Oh, yeah, come and tell them. Messi is the latest qualifier for Dubai. All those going to Dubai who are here, can you come out? Let me see. How many of you are here? Oh, yeah, come. James is here now. Abi? James is here. Richard is here. We have some that are not here, but I think we have. Those of you who are here, come. Tell us how you intend to enjoy Dubai. Drop down. Huh?
The smile says it all. So, this year, next month, I and my colleagues are going to Dubai. We're shutting down. You can keep up. You can join us. The bus is very long. Join us. We're flying. The plane can take everybody. We're flying down to Dubai. So I would love to see all of you. I'll let my colleagues to continue.
Should they follow your social media as well?
Yes, Messi Realtors. Follow. You need to follow me, but I need you to follow me there so we can post together. Do you understand?
Okay, thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity. First of all, I remember starting this year and then telling myself that, part of the dream or part of the goal I have for this year is to spend, at least, if not on my birthday, okay, at least within that month, I should spend, my break, 22nd of December, So I hoped to, spend my at least have a break off the country. And, this came true, and I was so excited. Okay, so this, of course, would have been possible, without the consistency in pushing out properties. I just kept on doing it, and lo and behold, it became a reality. So this dream is real, all right? It's not something it's not a hookup story. It is real. I mean, you saw the last set that went to Maldives. So, I mean, I don't want to be there alone. I mean, Messi has qualified, myself have qualified, a couple of others. So I want you to join me, okay? So please be a part. It's going to be fun. It's going to be mind-blowing. I intend to buy, I have a bucket list. I have a list of things to buy. So, I want us to do the shopping together and all of that. So follow me, James Sudiong, on my Instagram, all right? James Realtor on my Instagram as well. So let's go on this journey together, guys. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Richard was in the last trip and he qualified again for this trip. So Richard, how was the last trip and then this one? That was Maldives.
I can't shout. Well, sincerely, for me, Dubai is, when I say there's an attachment, because in January, I was in between qualification of Dubai. And when my colleagues went, I told myself, I will never miss anyone we are going in this company. I must follow them. And like I said before, whatever you think about always becomes a reality. And Maldives for me, I parasailed in Maldives. I was 800 feet in the air. And I was looking at the whole of Maldives and I need to invest there. Because I was seeing islands. And going to Maldives opened my brain to something else. See, you might have an estate, you might have some, if you don't have an island, they're not started. That's where the big boys, the real people that have money in real estate, that's where they start from. So just being in the sky in those few minutes, I saw the future, like, come on, we need to come and invest in Maldives. So for Dubai, trust me, like I said, you have 6 days. You still have time to join us between now and the first week of December. Whatever you can do, wherever you can call, wherever you can text. If you need to leave your house to Abuja to look for anybody, see, I would advise you do it, because these trips gives you an exposure. Apart from exposure, it gives you another level of what? Branding. I did several videos in Maldives. Trust me, when I was dropping some, I knew the inbox messages that I was getting. That guy, how far? You don't move, you don't. So it helps you in sales also. The brand you are trying to build. By the time you show this picture, show that picture, people will be like, you want to say 100 million, you've not traveled. Now, I post some pictures in some groups. I attended some training. I just dropped introductory picture. I just dropped my Maldives picture. They say, but you like chopping life? I say, yes, that's how we do it. And we started connecting on a different level. Do you get now? So these trips will help you upgrade. It's for marketing. For me, it's very, very important you don't miss it. Like I said, thanks to Dr. Stephen Akintayo, thanks to the company. Yes, I've never traveled out of the shores of Nigeria. Physically, I've gone emotionally, mentally. I've left Nigeria a long time. But the reality came this year. As at the beginning, if they said I'm going to go twice, I might not believe, but it has happened. So what am I saying? It's not too late. You can also join. All you need to do is to put in the work. If you see yourself in Dubai, our advice, take a picture of Dubai yourself, implant in Dubai now. Look at it every morning. Before you meet, you will go with us. That's just the truth.
Come on, put your hands together for him. Can you bring a copy of my book? So lastly, I want to encourage you to get a copy of my latest book. It's called The Billionaire Habits. For those of you getting, I'm going to be signing it for you and taking pictures with you. I think you should get it. It's a life-changing book. Several testimonies all over the world about this book. Several. How many of you have gotten the book before and you've read the book? You haven't, Malcolm. You are just getting it. Wow. You should get this book, right? You can go online, you see what Brian Tracy says about the book, what Les Brown said about the book, what Robert Kiyosaki said about the book. Huh? You are buying it. When you heard the people. So it's a powerful book. It changes your mind. And you see, this becoming a billionaire is not as hard as it sounds. It's just a mental change that you need to have. I tell people that this is our own African version of Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't know if you have read Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. By the way, I hosted Robert Kiyosaki last month, right? And he says some powerful things, of course, about this book. It's our own version, right? Because when you look at how wealth, they've turned wealth to look like it's a mystery. There's nothing mythical about money. Politicians just want to keep you poor so that you can't challenge them. Right? You need to be rich to be able to look at a politician in the face. Even if you read that he's shouting up and down, do you know the guy is worth $10 million? Right? Some of you now want to join him. Every day you are abusing Buhari on social media. If you don't have money in this country, don't shout too much. You will disappear. Okay? So do not compare yourself with some of these people. Right? Even the people fighting the government, go and check their net worth. I'm not kidding you. Go and check what they have. They're not poor people. They may do all this, we are protesting. They are not poor people. Go and Google, Showore. Right? $10 million now is over $5 billion in terms of what the guy is worth, his businesses and all of that. So don't let anybody deceive you into this poverty. There's nothing special. There's nothing good. There's nothing to celebrate about poverty. And whatever you accept, you retain. Does that make sense at all? Whatever you are comfortable with has the right to remain. Has the right to remain. Say, we poor people, how dare you? Did they write it on your forehead? When your mother gave birth to you, say you are poor? Then say, we poor. Some people even have the audacity to be coming to my DM and say, you called us poor. Who said you are poor? Who said you are poor? I stopped using that word long ago. You can't call me poor. In Osu, I only had 2 jeans, faded. Right? 5 shirts. And 1 suit that they dashed me after it has faded and the guy wanted to throw it away. But yet, you need to see me in Osu. Those who went to Osu can tell you. I carry myself like, you can't tell me I'm poor. You can't. It's a mental state. And I knew it then. I'm not surprised where we are. I knew I was going to be very rich. And we've just started. We've just started. We will redefine wealth in this part of the world. We will redefine wealth. I was posting about our book tour in Turkey. And one young guy said, a billionaire that is selling books. Almost like to make a mockery. And I had to reply, I said, it's because you have had a wrong picture of what it means to be a billionaire. Bill Gates sells books. Warren Buffett sells books. Donald Trump, plenty. Oprah Winfrey, Barack Obama. In the US, you make $1 million, you write a book. How I made $1 million. There's no billionaire, legitimate billionaire in America that doesn't have a book. It's in Nigeria that you richest black man, no book. Richest black woman, no book. Right? Right? And sometimes we don't understand that some of our politicians cannot have book because they can't account for how they made the money. The reason why you cannot make money legitimately and don't want to tell the story. And don't want other people to be able to replicate it and learn. That's why we have more rich people in America. Because everybody who is rich is teaching how they made it. Just go and buy the book. Does it make sense at all? So it's important to change the narrative. And God will bless us. Love you all and thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. And I hope to see you on Friday and Saturday. God bless you. Wrapping up. Daniel.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, want to appreciate everyone who has come here thus far. The first session and this last session was indeed the bomb. How many of us agree to that? Let me see your hands. Okay, for those of us who are interested in the book, all right, for those who are interested in the discounted masterclass, can you please raise your hand so that our protocols can quickly attend to you? If you are interested in the masterclass. So please, Funke, raise your hand this so that they can come meet you. Please, if you are interested, please just come to the front